Hello YouTube, welcome. Glenn Anderson here. So another video for the fans. So deadlifts today. So the plan today is to deadlift 7 plates aside, 300 kilos for a double, which is 2 reps. So yep, I'm feeling good, I've eaten well, I've slept well, so hopefully there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to do it. I really want to do it in a fashion where I can do 2, but walk away feeling like I could have done 3 or more. So if I can do that, that's great. So yeah, let's get started.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling up.
don't know if you can see that, but that's on the full stack. Okay, so yeah, there we have it. So yeah, 300 kilos for a double, and I'm probably about 90% certain I could have got 3 reps. I think that 300 for a double was pretty much RPE 9. You know, almost certainly could have got 3 reps there. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I wanted from today's session. I wanted to walk in. This has been the plan for the last week or so. Go in, 300 for 2, but I want to walk away feeling like I could have done more, and that's exactly what I did. You know, hardly even hitched the reps and all. You know, nice smooth reps. I'm really pleased with that. So yeah, awesome session. That's really helps my confidence now. £700 is practically there now, because I said to myself, you know, if I can get 300, 660, if I can get that for a double, but I feel like I could have done 3, then yeah, that pretty much guarantees 700. So yeah, it's all but there now. It's just a matter of doing it now. So I don't, you know, some people have asked when I'm going to do it. I don't have a definite date now, but I'm real close now. Shouldn't be more than a couple of weeks. I'm debating whether to like just do a deload first and just pull back some recovery, because after I did this 300, I did a lot of assistance work, and I did push the assistance work as well. But we'll see how it goes. Next sessions should be Sunday, so yeah, just going to do the usual box squats, log press, more weight, you know, really pushing it now, and then yeah, just see where I go from there. And not sure whether to do the 320 next week or whether to deload and then do it, but like I say, it shouldn't be any more than a couple of weeks. It's really, really close now. So yeah, with the assistance, if you'll notice, before anyone says about like form and all that, yes, I used a little bit of body English, but that's okay because like I'm peaking now. So with that, it's just about getting the weight really. During an accumulation phase where it's less weight and I'm just building and working on technique, normally I'll try and be strict with the assistance, but where I'm going heavy and peaking, I don't mind a little bit of body English and all that. I'm just pushing the weight now really. It's all just basically pushing the assistance as well really. And just trying to get strong in all areas, because that's where a lot of people, you know, they do the compound lifts and all that, but the assistants, they just go through the motions and all that. And, you know, I've said this before, really, like, if you want to get strong, you need to, like, strengthen your assistance exercises as well. And I think that's one of the things that's helped contribute to me now doing this 300 for a double as well, is that I've taken care of the assistants and tried to, like, push that as well. You know, that's one of the reasons Eddie Hall got as strong as he did, you know, because he was strong at the assistants and all. And, you know, I was in the gym for nearly 4 hours, but I don't care, because I've gone through, I'm going to do what I need to do. And it's all paying off now. So yeah, 700 is pretty much all but there. So I'm really excited for this. I'm really looking forward to this. And if I can do it with no hitch or a bit of a hitch, that's even brilliant. If I can do it with good form, then that's great. But in any event, I'm going to get it no matter what. I'm 95% certain, if not 99. I mean, you can never say 100 because you never know. I could get ill between now and then. I could get an injury, but barring any fuck-ups, barring any mistakes, any problems, then yeah, it's pretty much just mine to take now, and I'm going to do it. I mean, so talking about today's session, all that, you know, like I said, I knew it was going to be there. You know, I've got my food in, I've got my sleep in. Do you guys ever sometimes get nervous sometimes when you know you're going for a lift? I don't really. I mean, last night I knew that I had to come in today and do 300 for a double, and it didn't really bother me that much. But I will be honest, this morning when I was eating all that, I was kind of not butterflies in the stomach so much, but it's playing on my mind, because I'm thinking I want to go down there and I want to do it, and I want to do it smoothly. You know, my biggest fear was that, I mean, I knew I wasn't going to fail. It would have been really off-putting if I'd have gone down there and did 300 and only got 1 rep, or if I'd have got 2 reps but I'd have hitched them and they'd have been right on the limit, and I would have had to have given it everything to do 2 reps, then yeah, that probably would have hit my confidence. But to go down there and hit 2 doubles smoothly, knowing I could have done more, that's really good. But yeah, it was kind of playing on my mind. But then I thought, no, you know what? I know I can do this. You know, because with me, not only am I physically strong, but I'm mentally strong. It doesn't bother me, because you know, yeah, I was a bit nervous, but I kind of like threw that to the side, because I'm not going to let it bother me. I know that I can do it. I know that it's there. So yeah, I just thought, you know, it's just another session and all that. I know I can do it. You know, I don't need to psych up for it. I don't need to worry about it. Because you get some people that go to pieces, especially when it's like either competitions or they know that they're going to do a big lift on a predetermined date. Sometimes in the run up to it, they can get really anxious and all that, and it might cause them to not sleep or eat or whatever. I got my food in. I slept well last night. I think I got 8 hours or just under 8 hours. And all that, and I've been consistent with it all. I've continuously got 7.5, 8 hours sleep every single night. I've continually got my calories in, which for me is about 4,300 at the moment. I'm having roughly. So I'm getting the food in, getting the sleep in. I always try to eat a little bit more the day before training. So I think yesterday I had about 4,600 calories. I mean, I average 4,300. So some days I'll have less. But before, in the run up to a big session like that, I'm going to push the food. I'm going to eat more food and make sure that there's no excuses, that I'm fed, that I've slept, that I'm well rested, I'm raring to go, and that I'm mentally ready up here. You know, because like I say, you get some people, they can physically do it, but you know, they get anxious or they just go to pieces, and then when it comes round, they're jittery, they've got butterflies in their stomach, they're just shaky. It used to happen to me in the early days. You know, sometimes I'd go to pieces and I'd fail, not because I physically couldn't do it, because I just didn't believe in myself. I didn't have the confidence. You know, I'm like, oh, I've got to pull 250 or whatever. My best is like 240 or whatever, and you know, just that big milestone of 250. Sometimes that would like psych me out a little bit, and then I'd fail, and then I'd beat myself up afterwards. Come on, Glenn, you could have got that. What the hell happened there? What happened? Why did I fail? You know, and I'd start questioning everything. But, you know, I've got to that point. I've been doing this long enough now that I know that it's important to have a bulletproof mindset, and also I try not to let it, in the run up to it, I try not to let it enter my head. I just get on with it. You know, I just brush anxiety aside. I'm like, I'm the beast. I will conquer this weight. You know, I try and have these affirmations, and it's a good practice to try and get into, really. You know, to just, you know, tell yourself over and over that you're going to do it. I don't let, you know, the word fail doesn't exist to me. I'm not going to fail. I'm not going to fail. I'm going to go down there and I'm going to do it, you know. So, you know, because sometimes, like I say, people will, even if they don't say the word fail, if it enters their head and all that, sometimes it can subconsciously stop them. I know it did with me years ago when I was, you know, if there was doubt there, sometimes I would let it creep in and take over. But no, not today. I'm thinking, no, I'm going to do this. I know I can do this. You know, I don't really think about it anymore. I just do it. You know, I just push ahead because I know that I can do it and I will do it. You know, I don't know if any of you guys ever seen that film Hard Times starring Charles Bronson. It was made in 1975 and it's a good film really. But you know, the reason for me mentioning it is because, you know, he fights some really tough guys in that film, and his girlfriend in that asks him what he does before a big fight and all that, and his response is, I don't really think about it. You know, he doesn't let the guy scare him or psych him out. You know, he just gets on with it. He just goes in there and pounds them, and he gets through to them and eventually beats them. And like I say, some of them are really tough guys. There's this one particular bald guy he fights, and he's really tough. He's already beaten a guy at the beginning of the film, and now he's up against Charles Bronson, and Charles Bronson just goes at him, and he takes him down eventually. And that's what I'm going to do with this 320. I'm just going to take it down. I'm going to conquer it. I'm going to overcome, because I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to let it, you know, weird me out, or I'm not going to be intimidated by it. You know, the weight should fear me, not the other way round. You know, that's the approach that I take to it now. I don't think about it. I'm just like, yep, another training session. You know, I'm not afraid of 700 pounds. You know, I could have done it before when I did the 305, but because I was tired from the 305, and the 320 was just an afterthought. But if I'd have planned to do it, I probably would have done it then. I don't think I was quite ready for it, but I think if I'd have gone straight 320, I might be able to get it. But I'm definitely ready this time, and it's definitely going to happen. You know. So yeah, little takeaway from this as well, like when it's your time to come and peak and do a big lift. You know, I know it's hard, and I know it's easy for me to probably say this, but yeah, don't let it bother you. That's the worst thing you can do. Don't let it bother you. Just go down and do it. That's what I did today. I went down 220 kilos, moved fast. The warm-ups moved fast. 220 kilos moved well. 270 moved well, and it was at that point I thought, yeah, 300 is going to move well, no problem. You know, once I got through their warm-ups, yeah, I knew it was happening. And just like I know it's happening when I'm going to go down there and do that 700 pound, my warm-ups are probably going to be 70, 120, 170, 220, 270, then 295, and then 320. 270 will move. 295 will move, and when that does, I will know 320 will be there and I will have it, no problem. In fact, if it even moves well, I might even go up a little bit higher. I might go 325, 330, but that's just a maybe. But what is not a maybe, what is a definite, is I will definitely get 320 one way or the other way. Hook or crook, I'm going to do it. So it shouldn't be long now. I'm practically there. I'm practically there. So that's it now. I'm going to stop rabbiting. Okay, so I just want to say a big thank you if you've got this far. Thank you for watching the video. If you want to see any more strongman content, please feel free to check out my other videos. If you're new here and you want to see all the other training sessions that led to this, then yeah, I think it's the 39th episode now. So yeah, if you want to go back and take a look at them videos, and you can see how I've progressed the weight over time, and yeah, just refined everything really, and it'll also give you some insight into the assistance exercises that I've also used as well in order to get to this point. So yeah, this is Glenn signing off now, so I'm going to say ta-ta for now. Yeah, next session should be Sunday, so I'll see you for then.